Hi everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Slovenian, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I have taken your suggestion from Discord into account, and I will integrate them in my flight plan with a bit of luck during the weekend. We'll just have to wait and see. But hope you all had a wonderful evening yesterday and a wonderful day. Today it's going to be a somewhat short flight. Today we are only. Hey, Jake Rowe, good to see you, man. Welcome here. Welcome to the channel. Today we are flying over Belgium, Belgium and Luxembourg, so it's a rather short flight. I am getting visitors this afternoon, and I'm making my own pizza dough. So yeah, it's that's quite a bit of a bother, but that's also the reason why we are just doing a 2.5 hour flight basically. So we should be done around, let's say, 3:30 p.m. Central European Standard Time, around that time. However, we are doing a wonderful flight over Belgium. Let me show you guys what we are doing today. Haha, there we go. We will be starting off from Ostend, where we started, where we landed yesterday in the fog and snow, by the way. We landed in snow. So yeah, today we are taking off once again in Ostend, flying over Bruges, right there, Bruges. Then we are heading on towards Ghent. Then on towards Antwerp, also very nice. Brussels, then moving on towards, well, in the neighborhood of Charleroi and Namur. Then we are headed up towards Liège. Luik, Liège, yeah. Moving on towards Spa. Maybe we can find the racetrack. I'm not sure where it is exactly, but we're going to see if we can find that one. Yeah, the Ardennes, and it's a large part that we are flying over, actually. Not only that, Endalia, but it is snowing there right now. So with a bit of luck, the actual engine should show that. We're getting it right here, so that's really cool. After Spa, we are then yeah, that will be awesome. After Spa, we are flying down into Luxembourg, where we will be landing in Luxembourg itself. So it's all freezing, it's all cold down there. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting flight, guys, once again. I am doing it on real life weather as much as I can. Unfortunately, look guys, let me show you. Rain and thunder. You can see there's a large part of snowing right there. So once we move on from Charleroi, we are basically heading into the Ardennes, and then it should be snowing. And also, but the thing is, and this is basically the thing, the cloud cover, it is really, really cloudy. So yeah, that could pose a problem. As you guys can see, very low hanging clouds. So it's going to be a bit of a bother. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, guys. We'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to make it work, shall we? Yeah, we'll make it work. So once again, to recap, what are we doing today? There we go. Work with me, yes. Haha. Taking off from Ostend, flying all along. The thing is, I was looking for scenery, especially for Belgium. I thought there would be a lot more, but actually there aren't that many. So yeah, I installed a few for Bruges. I installed a few for Ghent. Antwerp, not that much. Unfortunately, I was hoping they would have more custom-made sceneries for that, but fingers crossed, then it will look good. Perhaps, I don't know. Yesterday we had when we flew over London and over England itself, there were a lot of surprises with the way the scenery looked. It looked really good. So yeah, maybe we're in luck today as well. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Once again, you can fly along with me if you want. I am on the Western European server. I'll show you that right there. You can send me an invite if you want and look me up rather quickly. So there are a few people flying already. Captain Arash is still doing his stream, and Jeff and Jamel are flying with them. But yeah, you can simply then jump next to me. My name is Shoni Gaming, so just give me a friend request if you want. Otherwise, just look me up in Belgium on the Western European server. You should be good. So that's that. I am flying on, as always, all players. I am flying on live traffic and live weather. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Now, of course, as always, we've done the entire fuel. Not that I probably won't need it today, but yeah, you know. So yeah, let's get this puppy on the road, shall we? Let's get this show on the road. And of course, always a nice cup of coffee. Very important. There we go, gang. I need to remind myself that I have to start Flight Sim Toolkit. That's set, that's set, that's set. Yep, 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 yep. Did it update? It updated at the top there. That's good. That's what we want to see. Alright, so pull up my Navigraph, which is a little bit bigger for me than for you guys, but it should work fine. Hey, Roundabout, good to see you. Coffee, exactly. Breakfast of Champions. Yes, yes, indeed. Actually, I did Sky Vector. Yeah, the thing is, I still need to get it working in my simulator. I haven't got it. I can't get it working again. So I think I need to install the old one and reinstall the new one. But I'm going to have a look at that in the during the weekend. Yeah, yeah. But I did install it over the or I did log in for. I'll show you. I'll show you. Simpler. Yeah. Okay. It's not here. It's there. Edge browser. It should show up right there. Aha, Sky Vector. I'm already logged in. So, but yeah, it's close enough. We'll have to make it work for now. We will make it work. So yeah. All right. Looking good so far. Actually, it is raining a little bit, but yeah, not that bad actually. All right, guys. Oh no 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 no. Break, 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 break. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I know. Flashing. That's the first thing that came to mind with me as well. Let's set this up first. I didn't even set it up. I need to turn on the pidot heat because it is very cold. Alright, wind is of course on. There we go. 10 knots headwind for takeoff. That's really actually pretty nice. We of course are setting the GPS settings. Zooming out of the map right there, and we want to have the next red on, and maybe even topographic. Yeah, next red for now. Next red for now. So yeah. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. As you guys can see, it is pretty bad out there. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, guys. We will have to wait and see. Okay, turn off landing lights. Nope, we have to turn that on. The beacon has to be turned on. I have to turn that off when we're done. All right, I think we are good to go. Yes, we are. All right, so where was I? Here we go. Yep. And off we go. Let's get this puppy up to about 50, 60 knots. Get it in the air. I love the way you can see now the moisture rolling off the windscreen. It looks so realistic. Looks so cool. All right. Nope. There we go. There we go. And we are up in the air, guys. We are up in the air. On to our flights. As I said, today we have a rather short flight. But that's not a bad thing. We are flying the entire length of Belgium. And we are landing in Luxembourg today. Which should be really good. Well, it's about 2.5 hours, something like that. So it's 2.5 hours basically. So that's for me. That is kind of short. That is kind of short. There we go, guys. Up and running. Yeah, in my case, that's short. That's short. Yeah, that's short. So yeah.
Tower Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf, continue for east departure.
But it is really cloudy today, and we do have to make sure that that we don't start to freeze. So that could be an issue. Now I am going to climb to about 1,500 feet, maybe even up to 2,000. Kind of depends on how low the cloud cover is. Kind of depends on how low the cloud cover is. Yes, thank you very much, Coffee. As Roundabout said. Breakfast of Champions, indeed. And trust me, I've already had more than enough breakfast. Not that that would account for my hyper attitude, but yeah. I have that even without coffee. But it does look cool. We landed here yesterday in well, the weather was a lot worse, actually. It was a lot worse yesterday. Now we can basically still see the airport right there in the distance. And it does give us an incredible view, guys. Look at that. That's the thing is that cloud cover can really annoy you during your flight, but it can also especially if you set everything on ultra, it gives you such nice views. It gives you incredible views. I mean, look at that view, guy. Look at that. It looks kind of horrible, but yeah, it's still really cool. Now the first one where we are flying over is Bruges. That's where we're headed first. That should be a short flight, I think about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we are moving on towards Ghent, which is also a which should have very nice cathedrals and stuff like that. So I installed a few things here and there in the hope that it looks a lot better. And then we are moving on to Antwerp and Brussels. Now Brussels has, of course, the Atomium, so we will be definitely be looking for that. But yeah, it's yeah. They are really pretty. If you ever are in Belgium, please go look up Ghent. Go look up Bruges. Definitely go to Antwerp. It is so beautiful, so beautiful. Very good food. Very lovely people. I mean, it's really cool, guys. I can truly recommend it. However, it seems to be really cloudy, so let's make sure that we stay rather low right now. And if we follow this this river, it should take us straight to Bruges, actually. Everyone's doing great here, Speedbird. Welcome. Good to see you're back, man. Good to see you're back. We just took off from Ostend in Belgium, where we landed yesterday, as you know. And we are now headed towards Bruges. Then we are moving on to Ghent. Basically, what we're doing today is just Belgium and Luxembourg, because I'm getting visitors this evening. So I was obliged to make fresh pizza, which means I had to make my own pizza dough. I have to make my own pizza sauce, so my own tomato sauce and stuff like that. Yes, I make everything from scratch. So yeah, unfortunately, let's see. Yeah, it's all covered up here. It's all in fog. I was afraid of this. But we're going to make it work, guys. I will be flying as low as I can. Yeah, well, let's hope so. I haven't had any complaints so far, actually. So yeah, and I can truly recommend, if you have a taste for pizza, make your own. It's a lot better, actually, and it's not that much work. It is work, of course, but yeah. And once you make the dough for your pizza, you can basically freeze a lot of it. Once you've made it, just deflate it and put it in a freezer. Freeze it up. You can keep it up for like 3 or 4 months. Just take it out the day you want to make pizza, defrost it, let it rise, and then you have your pizza. It's like you can have a pizza in 15 minutes. It takes longer actually to order a pizza than to make it. So yeah. Ah, oh, it's so good. Cucina povera. I love cooking even more than I love flying. But yeah, it is, and I especially love the Italian cuisine. Basically because in the Netherlands the Dutch cuisine is kind of horrible. Yeah. So the snacks are good, but yeah, the food itself, I can't recommend it, guys. All right, Bruges coming up, guys. This is Bruges. I will be slowing down again, just to make sure that that we can see the town in all its glory. But yeah, making stuff, making your food from scratch is basically, it doesn't take that much longer. It is so much fresher. It's so much better. Less salty, less sugar. So yeah, I can truly recommend making your own food, making your own sauces, your own pastas. It's not that hard, actually. It is not that hard. If I can do it, you guys definitely can do it. Trust me on this one. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, guys, Bruges coming up. The downtown Bruges. That was a quick one. Actually, I think it is snowing, guys. I think I see snowflakes at times. Ah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at those lovely churches and cathedrals right there. Now, I did import that, so yeah. Oh, good curry. Yeah, good curry is always good, my friend. Look at that. That is actually pretty good. That's not that bad. Interesting. Nice. Somehow it seems that everything got an update recently. And a lot of the cities look a lot better, guys. A whole lot better. Bruges right there. And it actually looks really good. It somehow looks more accurate, more real than generic. It used to be a kind of generic, but now it seems... Yeah, I don't know. Huh, interesting. Yeah, who knows? Could be.
500.
Finally, they made a deal with Google. They made a deal with Google. Finally, we actually get real photorealism. No, funnily enough, and I had the same thing yesterday when we flew over a lot of cities in London and stuff like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was really, really strange. So yeah. But I do like it. I do like it. Or maybe it was just the setting that was the problem. You know, I have no idea. It's kind of weird. But hey, you don't hear me complaining. If it looks better for you guys, it looks better for me, guys. Hey, I think win-win. So yeah. And we have, by the way, a very nice tailwind, if I'm not mistaken. 2 degrees Celsius right there. And indeed, we have a little bit of tailwind. It's 9 knots only. You can see the outside temperature right there. I should turn off the landing lights. You can see the outside temperature right there. You can see the heading of the wind right there. And it kind of is the same as the heading that we are flying. So it's, yeah, that's always nice. Having a tailwind. Which, there we go. There we go. That's better. But yeah, there is a lot of cloud cover, guys. It is very, very cloudy. But as I said, it does give for nice views. I mean, the clouds in this game look so real. So realistic. Watch out for wind shear. Yeah, exactly. And that does happen. I mean, even gusting, it works in this game. Gusting it works. Trust me. I have been blown off a runway earlier on. Ooh. Ah. Lovely. So pretty right there. We have seen blue skies. But yeah, guys, I have actually been blown off of a runway when I tried to take off. Well, okay, it was a bug at that time, so I could restart. I did not have to go back. But back to Innsbruck. But yeah, you can actually get gusts of wind and stuff like that. And yeah, landing yesterday, you saw it. I mean, I had to basically crab onto the runway. So yeah, you have to take things like that into account if you set all your settings to realism and set your realism to high. And this is set to high. There is barely anything I have done. I have the nameplates, for instance, on. I have the you can see the fauna. If there is anything like lions or bears or stuff like that, or giraffes running around, we will see them, of course. And we are flying behind our plane, not actually in our plane. We just do that from takeoff and landing, and then yeah. But that's the concession that I make for seeing it all, going everywhere, seeing everything. That's the concession that we make for realism. But yeah, other than that, it's all set to full high. It's full realism. It's all set. So yeah. Also, once I set the fuel, That's what I'll be using for that flight. I will not be refueling. So I have to do everything I want to see, and my entire flight plan on that fuel tank alone. That's it. I will not be refueling midway. So those are things you have to keep in mind when you do things like this. And yeah, well, it's not that I flying. Ooh, 7 hours each way. Good lord. That's quite a haul indeed, yeah. What craft are you flying in? An A320, 787, 747? Because those are the, the 350. Oh, you're doing it on DCS? Or X-Plane? X-Plane 11, yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, talking about updates, this is actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if I still got it. Yeah, I do. Interesting link right there, guys. DC Design is releasing the F-15 the F-15 plane on around the 18th of January. So this link is a YouTube vid from Obsidian Ant. And they are going to release the F-15 soon. So that means that the supersonic bug has been fixed. I'm thinking. Because there was a bug that the supersonic, if you went supersonic, things were out of sync and it didn't update properly. But yeah, that's the first release they are doing right now. So F-15 from those guys is coming up. F-14 Tomcat is coming up from those guys. So yeah. The first fighter jet is now coming out. The actual third-party fighter jet. There are basically a few mods out there. There is the Eurofighter mod, if I'm not mistaken, which turns I think a Citation basically into a Eurofighter or something like that. It's not really a Eurofighter, but yeah. It looks kind of good though, but yeah. Well, it does. It kind of does. But it's not perfect. So yeah, it does. It does. If you go to your log in your home screen, you can go to your log settings and you can see how long your flights are taking. There were a few bugs with landing and finishing flights and stuff like that, but I think they fixed that. So it should be more accurate than it used to be 2 or 3 months ago, because 2 or 3 months ago it was bad. Trust me, it was really bad. But yeah, hey John, good to see you, man. Got John Twitch. I am doing excellent. We are today flying over Belgium and going to see. We just flew over Bruges. We started up from Ostend, of course. We are now headed towards Ghent. Then we are headed towards Antwerp, Brussels, Charleroi, and Florennes, Liège, Liège. Luik, yeah, I'm not sure what it's actually called in English, but yeah. Slowly and steadily, exactly. Going everywhere, seeing everything, exactly. A lot of rivers, yeah, it is, there are a lot of rivers in Belgium, yeah. And after we hit Charleroi, which should be interesting, we are heading into the Ardennes. Once we are in the Ardennes, it should be snowing there, so I'm hoping that it's actually updating the scenery and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, guys. I'm really hoping that will work today. So yeah, and by the way, guys, it is open. If you want to join me in flight, you can. No problem whatsoever. So yeah, West European server, as always. Come and fly along. Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Oh yeah, smooth. Anyway. So it's, yeah, no problem whatsoever.
Tower Egypt airplane 4213 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
What? How dare you? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I got the chatter from, yeah, I will be going to Moscow. Yes, I will. Although that, funnily enough, I will be going to Moscow once we've done Southeast Asia. Because I will be flying along the entire length of Russia back towards Moscow and St. Petersburg, and then heading back up along Russia towards Alaska, and there switching over from Russia to Alaska, moving over to the Americas. So yeah, North and South America. Then we will be doing Alaska as the first American state. Then moving on towards, of course, lovely Canada, doing a large part of Canada actually. Flying back towards the west coast of America and doing the west half of North America, so the western half of the states of America. Vladivostok is, I think it's there actually. Yeah, Vladivostok, I think it's there. And then we are heading south towards South America, doing all the western side. So it's Colombia, Chile, Peru, stuff like that. Heading over towards Antarctica. I am going to try and fly to Antarctica, guys. Then flying back, doing the eastern side of South America, so basically Argentina, Brazil, stuff like that. Yeah, Peru. Yeah, we are doing it everything. We are doing actually everything. And then heading up Brazil, you know, rainforest. Of course, we're going to fly over the Amazon. Yes, we are. And then moving on. Oh, by the way, this is Ghent. Jeez, I was yapping so much, I forgot that this is Ghent. No, we forgot Ghent. There we are. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's see Ghent in all its glory. Hey, Maud, good to see you. Good to see you, Maud. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Ghent right down below us. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can basically see the canals right there. That's actually really nice. Huh, interesting. Look at that, guys. That's the old center of Ghent. Hey, it's look like Josh. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. As I said, unfortunately, today is a rather short flight. It looks great, guys. This is really looking good, actually. It looks so much better. There are a few things missing here and there, squares and stuff like that, but it's not bad, actually. That is pretty good. Huh. I am truly enjoying this. It seems like they've done something over the last few weeks to make every city look a lot better. But yeah, we are today flying from Ostend. We already passed Bruges. This is Ghent, and then we eventually are landing on in Antwerp. But we are no, not Antwerp. Sorry, Luxembourg. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't, kinda. It's going to be an interesting flight, Mod, but I'll get back to that. Then we are moving over, we are now flying towards Antwerp, moving on towards Antwerp, Brussels, Charleroi, Liège, like Spa. I'm going to see if we can find the Spa-Francorchamps, the racetrack. And then we are landing in Luxembourg, so it might be a popsicle. Yeah, it might be a popsicle. Italy, I think in about 2 months' time. I mean, I'm still in Europe. 2 months' time. Yeah, so it should be a flight of like 3 hours, but it's going to take 2 months' time. We are first doing France for a large part. Of course, from next week we will be flying in France. Then we are moving on towards Spain, Portugal, Gibraltar, Palma, flying back to Spain, of course. Then we are doing, and then we are headed over to Italy. So yeah, Florence. We're going to see it all. Venice. Venice looks actually really good in the game. Trust me, it looks so good. I've already flown over Venice when the sim came out, but yeah, it was so good. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah. It is bizarre, isn't it, Speedbird? It is so bizarre, yeah. But yeah, Mod, coming back to you, it is snowing at the moment in the Ardennes. So once we are getting past Charleroi, we should be flying in snow conditions. I have no idea how that's going to work. We'll just have to wait and see. Right now, it's 0 degrees Celsius. So yeah, as you guys can see, I am trying to fly as low as I can. But yeah, there is a lot of cloud cover right now. But yeah, the thing is that it is so, yeah, it is. Exactly, start heating the plane. Thank you very much, I can use that. Yeah, the world is so incredibly big. It is so big. As I said, guys, we are doing this for at least 3.5 years. And I've been only flying for like 4 months. So 3 or 4 months, something like that. So... I mean, come on, guys. Come on. It is going to... We're in for the long haul. By the time everyone's done with their around-the-world trips and doing all other things, we are still doing this. Flying everywhere, seeing everything, and you guys can simply fly along. In 2 years' time, I probably will be the only one still trying to complete his world flight. So, yeah. So that's a thing. So that's a thing. Carbon monoxide poisoning. No, that's not something you want. That's not something you want. Definitely not. No, we do not want that. But yeah, you know, that's one thing. You can turn it on because, like, it's. Let me show you. It's there. You know, you have the cabin heat control and the cabin airflow. You have those too. But in game, they don't do anything. Actually, they don't work. They don't work. They don't do anything. So yeah. But yeah, guys, we're in. By the time everyone's done with their around the world flight, they can actually basically do it like 10 times the amount of that we are doing it in the same amount of time. So yeah. But hey, we can say we really saw everything. I mean, everything. So yeah. They are actually functional buttons, only they just have no function. So yeah, I mean, I can turn it actually. I'll show you. Go away. Be gone. Come on. Go to the click. There we go. That's better. I mean, I can turn them on. Hot air. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. But I can turn them on. So yeah. It's nice. Doesn't do a thing. So no, there's just. Oh really? There's another person who's doing it actually like this. Look like Josh. I mean, basically. So it's basically like. Let me show you that. So he's doing something like that.
500.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is taking up. Yeah. Crazy to think. Basically, 3 more Christmases until I can land again in the Netherlands. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Well. No, real life. Yeah, I heard some guy actually is flying, but that's just a flight around the world. I think it's like circumventing it and not really going everywhere, if I'm not mistaken. So could be. But I think there was like a husband and a wife there doing it, something similar. But yeah, it's they are doing basically something similar. Yeah. In a Spitfire? No. I think the husband and wife actually did it in a 172, if I'm not mistaken. And there is a husband and a wife that also are doing it real life, or did it real life. I think you can find it on YouTube as well. But there are people who are doing basically this in real life. It's bizarre. In a Spitfire, really? Someone did it in a Spitfire. Good lord. Holy the moly. I to be honest, I'm not sure if I would be up for that. Flying around the world in a Spitfire. What's the range of, does anyone know the range of a Spitfire? I have no idea what the range is of a Spitfire. Yeah, please do. Please share. Yeah, I'm interested. Of course. Racing around the world in a Spitfire. Well, yeah, I'm not even sure what the speed is of a Spitfire. Yeah. Let me have a look. I need to have that there and there. Wow! Oh, that's really cool. But that's a 2-seater. That's a 2-seater Spitfire, actually. So that's a training Spitfire then, if I'm not mistaken, because... Or is that a single-seater? I'm not sure, actually. No, that's a single-seater, it looks like. Huh. Interesting. Really? Yeah, it turned dark. It's yeah, that's a 2-seater. Yeah, so okay, so that's the 2-seaters are basically the I think they are the training Spitfires, although they are still very fast. But that's incredible. Yeah, great admiration for those guys. I mean, that's not something I would do. Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah. To be honest, sitting in a Spitfire constantly, I can't imagine that would be very comfortable. So, yeah. For trial experience, yeah, exactly. The trial experience flights, yeah. I am sorry for the weather, guys. I will be switching from live to cloudy, well, broken clouds actually, so I will be switching back and forth at times. But yeah, it's It is cloudy, guys. It is cloudy indeed. 2,000 quid, good lord. Not even to fly in the Spitfire. Really, that's bizarre. That is bizarre. So you won't be even sitting in the Spitfire. Why would you want to pay 2,000 quid for that? I mean, I want to fly the thing. I want to fly the thing. Although I think you can get Spitfire kits these days, if I'm not mistaken. So you can basically build your own. Although I'm not sure if that actually is allowed to fly in Europe. Because the European flight restrictions are really, really tough. Compared to the FAA, for instance, in America. So, yeah. For a lot less, I can imagine that, Speedbird. Yeah, I can imagine that. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thou art very lucky, my friend. Thou art very lucky. And I think you know how lucky you were, to be honest. Cheers. Now we are approaching the harbor of Antwerp. But I'm really interested to see how the old town of Antwerp is going to look like, actually. So we are now flying over the harbor area. Once again, I will be throttling back. I will be throttling back, so we can take it in low and slow. 50 quid, really? Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm not sure actually what the landing fee for Lelystad is. It is expensive. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I have no clue as to what landing fees are like and stuff like that. It is expensive. Ah, okay. To be honest, I don't know what the normal landing fees are supposed to be. To be honest. All right, we are slowing down nicely. 10 quid. Ah, okay, that's... yeah, well, if that's the average, then yeah, 50 quid is kind of expensive, indeed. Alright, guys, we are now flying over the harbor area of Antwerp, basically the same as Rotterdam. Rotterdam is also very huge, huge port town, of course. Antwerp is its next to neighbor competitor, so yeah. You can park in Amsterdam for a day. Really? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, the parking fees in Amsterdam, yeah, they are very, very, very expensive. The car parking fees are incredibly expensive. Oh, look at that! There's like a windmill right there and a windmill on the ground, if you guys can see it. Huh, so, yeah. Interesting. But to be honest, I think it's still snowing here. Yeah, no. I think it's a texture thing, because you can't basically replace the texture. So, yeah. 10,000 quid. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, Heathrow is basically meant to land for big airplanes and not tiny planes like this. Although, I think the East Amsterdam... East landing strip, you can basically land planes like this. So yeah, hey DFG Connor, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. At the moment, we are, as I said, flying now over the harbor area of Antwerp. And I need to throttle up a little bit, because this is a little bit too slow. But we are flying over the harbor area. Then we are headed towards Antwerp itself, the inner city of Antwerp. Then moving on towards Brussels, which should be a stone throw away, basically. And I'm trying to stay as low as I can, guys, for you, because if I go higher, I'm immediately up in the clouds. It is, at the moment, 3 degrees Celsius, so it is really cold, so yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, Speedbird, the one advantage that you will have in the Netherlands is everyone understands you, basically. So that's a good start. You do not need to learn Dutch. Everyone speaks English, basically. So yeah, that's one, and yeah, I mean it's all good. The only thing is, and that is something that a lot of people have to get used to, is the Dutch are very direct. We will say what's on our minds. We don't mean anything by that, but yeah, we are very direct people. So sometimes that can be. We don't beat around the bush, basically. We are very straightforward, but in a good way. Excellent. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get into Antwerp. Let's see if we can get into Antwerp. We just have to follow this river right here, and then we should basically. Yeah. At the moment, I wouldn't recommend going anywhere. Basically, just make sure you're safe. Stay at home. And don't just keep yourself safe, guys. That's the most important thing at the moment. Keep yourself safe. Yeah. Yeah, Corona, COVID is no joke. Trust me on this, guys. Trust me on this. I know from experience, it is no joke. It is not the flu. Trust me on this. It is a lung disease. And it's not something you want to contract. So take care of yourself, take care of each other. Please, please do so. Please. Just follow the rules, you know. When you go outside, wear a mask, keep your distance, wash your hands. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. There we go, guys. Following the river straight up into Antwerp. And see if we can get a... yeah, it is. It is, Endalia. It is. Around this area, it's pretty bad. Trust me. Where I live. Near Amsterdam, yeah. Yeah. It is pretty bad. I know for a fact, actually, that our hospital IC unit is full. People are being transported here from where I live in Haarlem, next to Amsterdam, are transported to Düsseldorf by a helicopter. So, please stay safe. Stuff like that. It is bad. It is really bad. Hey, there's another 172. Hello, my friend. Yeah. It is absurd. Hey, Annika, good to see you, man. Hope you had a wonderful time with my friend Captain Arash. We are up in the air at the moment. We are now flying over the river towards Antwerp. And from Antwerp, we are heading on towards Brussels, heading down south in Belgium, then moving on into the Ardennes, where it should be snowing, guys. So yeah, hey, there he is. There's the man, Captain Arash, guys. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. There's Jeff, of course. Hiya, guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we have a short flight over Belgium, and we will be landing in Luxembourg. Yesterday, as most of you know, by the way, I landed in Ostend. That's where we took off today. We already did Bruges, we did Ghent right now, and Jamal. No, it's not that nice weather. But, Jamal, the reason why I did not update this is because, actually, I want to see if the snowfall actually works. It should have snowed in the Ardennes, and that's where we are headed for. So, with a bit of luck, everything should change. Now I am trying to find the the old town in Antwerp, right there. It should be somewhere over here. Where are you? So yeah, we come from Africa. Yeah, that's kind of a different thing. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we are still flying very low over Antwerp right now. And as I said, it looks really good, actually. It does look really good, but yeah. But Antwerp is really big, guys. Antwerp is really big. Yeah, sure. Well, you know what? I'll do that once we gain a little bit of height, because we are kind of low. And I am prone to forget things like height. So... there's a good chance I might faceplant myself into a building. Well, it is me, you know. It is me. You guys know me. So yeah, we are basically now flying over Antwerp. So if you guys want to fly along with me, I am circling Antwerp right now, heading down towards. Exactly, Captain Arash. Exactly. You know me. We are now flying over Antwerp. We are now heading towards Brussels. Yeah, it kind of still looks very generic. I don't recognize that much, actually. Should be right there, but... Oh, wait, hang on a tick. What's there? There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's just flying lean and full power. It actually, you can fly for a long time. And if you take back your throttle to about 110, 15, so 100 knots, about 100 and 110 knots, I mean, you can fly for a long time. About up to 6.5 hours, basically. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. That is a cool building, actually. Huh. Nice. No, it's not. I think it's a. I think it's I think it's like a justice building or something like a court or something like that. Like a courthouse, if I'm not mistaken. It's nice. You can actually see the staircases on the outside. That's a nice detail. Huh. Funny that. All right, guys. Onwards towards. Hey, Jamel is up in the air. We have a Jamel. We have a wild Jamel in the air. We have a wild Jamel in the air. All right. Now I will be pushing it once again. There we go. No, not that. There we go. And adjusting the trim. There's a wild Jamel. There is definitely a wild Jamel. All right, guys. Delivery. Well, we are gaining speed, so it should be good right now. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right. Yeah, 1,000 feet. That's high enough. All right. So, it is kind of hard to see, but yeah, there is the logo right there. Hey, thank you for the follow, Krum, and good to see you, man. Welcome to my channel in this case. Shoney Gaming right there over the wings. I like that a lot, actually. So yeah, it is absolutely. It does look really good, but there are a few nice elements on the inside as well. First off, the black interior leather, which is very nice when you sit on it for your little tiny bum. But look at that. I actually have the logo right there on the yoke. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I really like that. This livery, by the way, was made by PV93. Yeah, he's the one who created this livery. All right, guys. Heading back up into the clouds. Well, we are now heading a little bit too high into the clouds, actually. Come on. Here you go. There we go. Yeah, I really like that. I really like the livery. I like it a lot. Now let's make sure I do not get too high. Because it is 0 degrees Celsius right now, and we do not want to freeze. We definitely do not want to freeze, yeah. I think they're starting already, so yeah. But I don't want to discuss it that much, because, it is a touchy subject for a lot of people, but yeah. Vaccinations are starting in the Netherlands. If I will get my call to get vaccinated, I will. And I suggest everyone else does as well. But hey, that's just me. I mean... That's just me. So, yeah, coffee! For now, caffeine will be my vaccination. Said the idiot. So, we are now moving on towards Brussels, guys. We are doing this quite quickly, actually. A lot quicker than I expected. Unfortunately, as I said, guys, I wanted to do a long stream, but I can't. Yeah, caffeine and comedy, exactly, will get you through anything. I tell you, anything. But yeah, it's at the moment we are the flight itself will be like something like 2.5 hours, something like that. Because I'm getting visitors today, and I have to make dinner, which means pizza. Yes, and not just calling for pizza or getting it frozen out of the fridge. No, my friends. I am making my own dough and letting it rise. I am making my own tomato sauce and other sauces as well, a white sauce as well. Yes, I am baking them myself in the oven, hot as I can. So yeah, fresh basil, stuff like that. So invited us for dinner, my dear. You can always drop by. You know that. You know that. You are always welcome here. I don't think anyone else saw. What time should I be over? Exactly, Geek Guy. Pizza for all. Oh, good lord. So that's like 600 pizzas. Good lord, what have I done? Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Kadilu, Han, we are getting a few guests. Just a few. Yeah, me too, Geek Guy. Yeah, definitely. A lot of pizza. Exactly. Mistakes were made. Alright, guys, so yeah, it's no problem, Jamel, no problem. Who is else up in the air? We have Krum right there. Hey, thank you for joining me, Krum. Excellent, excellent. Amika, right there in the back. It is, once again, the gang is all here. Cool, and the gang, guys. It's going well. Yes, if you want to join us, you can. At the moment, we are between, we are headed for Brussels right now. And we are on the West European server. So just basically find us right around Brussels. Click on us, jump in, or download the flight plan from the Discord channel. And you can go then to flight plan, not flight planning, but flight plan, and make sure that you download the flight plan from there. If you start in Ostend, that's no problem. Once you get up in the air, press Y on your keyboard. And you can basically slew into me. So you can basically, you're kind of on hold and then just slew straight into me. So yeah, if you push your joystick forward or your mouse or whatever you're using, your controller, you can basically come up to me and then press Y again, fly along with me. No problem whatsoever. Amica there in the DA62. I like that plane, by the way. I like that quite a lot. I was considering doing the DA62, but yeah, it's yeah, it's my first sim actually. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I have played Flight Simulator X like 10 years ago or something like that, and I haven't touched an actual flight simulator after that. Basically because each time I took off, it was like, and I looked down. I want to have the visual experience, you know. And although you can install, of course, a lot of very, very nice sceneries and stuff like that, they are quite expensive, but still, you get an okay experience. However, yeah, that was not what I was looking for. I wanted to have it a little more real. So when they announced last year in February that on the Xbox, there was like the Xbox showcase show. And of course they show Gears of War and stuff like that, which was yeah, exactly, that's it. Has a default. They showed it. They showed the and I have to start to slow down again because we do want to see the Atomian and stuff like that. The thing was that when they announced all those Xbox and Microsoft games that were coming out, there was like this 30-second clip of Microsoft Flight Simulator, this, with the photorealistic settings, and that piqued my curiosity to fly once again flight simulators. So yeah, by that time I was really following it, and by June I was like, well, I have to get this. I have to get this. There were so many things coming out. People in the alpha saying how great it was, how brilliant it was, and it was. I was so looking forward to it. So yeah, that actually started very much my interest in flying again and doing flight simulators again. By that time, I started also to plan my flight around the world, and yeah, then things kind of escalated, you could say. You know, guys, what I am going to do, because it is very cloudy, I am going to switch it to broken clouds, because we do want to see it. We want to see the atomium. So I am switching it. I am switching back, by the way. I mean, this is also brilliant. You can just switch it and hey presto. There you go. You mean, it's how cool is this? Real time, just switch it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, but you know, guys, it is the fact that you can see everything, go everywhere, and it's accurate. That is what makes it so cool. This is out of the box. For those that see this for the first time, guys, this is out of the box. I have not installed anything. Anything. Just this. So how incredible is this? I mean, flying straight up to down there, you can see the atomium. That's in the game. I did not install that. That's there. If you get this right now, that's what you'll see. And yes, the atomium is accurate. It is quite accurate, actually. Yeah. If only, Jamel. If only. Switching the weather, you mean, I'm guessing. I'm guessing switching the weather. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, guys, this incredible view, that's what you get. Out of the box, right there. No problem, my friend. No problem. Let's power up a little bit. Look at that, guys. Oh, by the way, this lights up at night like a Christmas tree, this thing.
500.
So, let's see if we can get it to night settings. Where is it? There it is. It actually lights up like a Christmas tree. How cool is that? How cool is that, guys? Aww. That's cool, isn't it? So, yeah.
500.
Alright, live. Again. There we go. I mean, look at that, guys. Brussels does look really good. Now let's fly over downtown Brussels, shall we? Oh, that's a little bit steep. There we go. So yeah, guys, it's that cool. Those are the things you can do, actually. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, is that the zoo? I think this is the zoo, by the way. Sorry about the jittery views. I'm sorry about that. I am trying to focus. No. Come on. I think that's the zoo. Yeah, that's the zoo. Good lord. Come on, my dear. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So. Something you can't do in real life, but yes, you can do in this this lovely simulator. Fly over Brussels like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. No problem, my friend. No problem. Thank you very much for joining me again, and hope to see you next Wednesday. Hope to see you next Wednesday, and have a lovely weekend. Have an incredible weekend, guys. So now we are headed towards downtown Brussels. Handicap flying down below us right there. There we go, guys. Who calls anymore? I'm flying, yeah. Go away! Leave me alone! I am flying right now! Kroonster is still there in the distance. Amica music right there. We have Jamel flying behind me. It is a nice group flying over Belgium, guys. We are flying nicely over Belgium, seeing it all in its glory. I will be switching back in a bit because I truly want to see if it's possible to get this this weather thing working, so the actual snowfall working. And it is snowing in Belgium right now, especially in the Ardennes, where we are flying over in a little bit. Look at that, guys. Downtown Brussels right there. How cool is that? It looks so much better. I have no idea why, but it looks... Actually, it looks really accurate. From what I remember, at least. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. The thing is, especially Kroon, if you are flying at high settings, so like high or ultra, and there are a lot of people around flying, it will drop a lot of frames. So yeah, the frame rate is going really low. But we are now heading out of Brussels, guys. We are now headed towards, where are we headed? We are headed towards Charleroi. Yeah. But look at the detail. It looks so much better, guys. It looks so much better. I don't know what they did, but... Incredible, this. Alright. Now I am going to switch back. What's that? Is that a glitch? No, that's a building, actually. Oh, funny that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. EU Commission, yeah. I mean, it's all there. And this is standard, guys. This is just standard. There's nothing added here. Nothing. Nothing has been added here. So that's really bizarre. It is really good looking. It looks really good. But now we are switching back. Oh, here we go. Live weather. Yep, back into the clouds. Back into the clouds. Now I have to go a little bit down. Hiya, Puck fan. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in quite a while, actually. So I hope you're having a good time. By the way, Happy New Year for those that just joined us for the first time or after a long time. Happy New Year, guys. And yeah, we are at the moment flying in Belgium. Yes, we are. Sunset is so beautiful. Yeah, sunset is incredible. I mean, let me have a look, guys. If I can change the time. I need to set my my trim right, so it does not go up. Weekend. That's always been your favorite time, hasn't it, Flo? Here comes the weekend. Well, give it a few more hours, and it's all yours. By the way, flying over Waterloo right now. Waterloo. Well, we're nearing Waterloo, actually, but yeah. Let me show you what happens when I turn this into sunset. How cool is that? How cool is that, guys? Well, that's always a good thing to do, John Twitch. If you can gain financial independence, that's always good, man. I'm hoping for you that it works out. Keeping my fingers crossed. Sometimes you just want to watch the sunset indeed, and look at that. How incredible that is. By the way, not only the sunset is really cool in this sim, what's also really, really cool, for instance, is the fact that if you actually see the night sky, you can make out constellations. The entire sky is completely mapped. It is accurate. It is accurate for the region where you are flying. So it's bizarre. Hey, I'm Raiden. Thank you very much for the follow there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So yeah, it is actually quite accurate. So it's really, yeah. Starry night skies. Indeed, you can make out the constellations and everything. It's all there. That took me quite by surprise when we are flying from Estonia towards Helsinki, actually, and we were flying in the evening near nightfall. I looked up in the sky and I actually saw the Big Dipper, and it was like, wow, really? And then everyone told me, well, no, the sky map is actually accurate. So basically, you can navigate by the stars if you want. Oh, if only, but I don't think those are in actually the Northern Lights. I haven't seen them yet. If only, that would be pretty awesome. But I'm pretty sure they're not in the game. If they would have been, there was a good chance we would have seen them, because we've even flown up to the most northern part of Norway. So yeah, the most northern part of Norway we did, and then we flew all the way back down. So the most northern part that I went was like the most northern tip of Norway. And trust me, it was cold there. It was really cold. But yeah, today we should be actually, it's 2 degrees Celsius, so that's good, yeah. Yeah, but everything looks so realistic and cool. It is, as you guys know, I also follow the Flying Fabio, 4 minutes of daylight, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nordkap, yeah. That's where we were. That's exactly where we were. But I followed the Flying Fabio, and he is a pilot himself. I asked him a few times, is this basically, how does this simulation approach real life? And especially the way the clouds look and stuff like that, he said it was 100% accurate. That's the way he actually remembers it. And that's an actual pilot. So yeah, it's incredible. Hey Rick Bobby, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, unfortunately we are flying in pea soup at the moment. We are flying over the Belgian countryside. And we are now headed from Brussels towards Charleroi, where we will be moving on towards Liège. And then that's basically, once we pass Charleroi and we head more towards the east, we should be heading into the Ardennes, where it should be snowing. And that's what I actually want to figure out. Does it actually snow here in the game? It should, because they stated it would, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, we will know that in about an hour's time, with a bit of luck. As I said today, usually I stream from 1 p.m. Central European time to about 5 p.m. Central European time. However, today will be a shorter stream. We are streaming, but it is a shorter stream. We are flying. And yeah, so it will be like 2.5 hours basically. So because of the weather thing, I will be switching back and forth with live weather. We could do overcast, kind of like that. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like there right now. But it's basically just Belgian countryside for now. So that's not really that interesting. But we are flying everywhere, seeing everything, so that's very that's one of the most important things we are doing. I am making pizza tonight, so yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, it's so I really wanted to make sure that that once we hit the Ardennes, that the real life weather is on. Yeah. Frozen solid. Oh, really? So it does work, Kroom. It does. Oh, that's good to hear. That was what I was hoping for. Good lord. More caffeine for me. So yeah. And we are now slowly flying out of the most part of bad weather, as you guys can see right there on the next red. So that's, yeah, with a bit of luck, that should work. And at the moment, yeah, words are hard. Words are hard. So we have at the moment Annika right with us. We have Kroon right with us. Jamel should be here somewhere as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jamel, where art thou? And there are a lot of people flying here. Of course, it is Europe, so yeah, there's a good chance that it is busy in skies. Oh, there's Jamel right there. Yep, he is with us. He is with us. Hunting you. Come find me. So yeah, oh, what I need to look up quickly is where is the racetrack in Spa? Spa, Francorchamps. There we go. Well, you can't miss that actually. All right, got it on the map. Good, good, good. That's good. All right, then we need that. Then we need that. There we go. Good to go. Haha. All right, so we are still on course, guys, and we are now heading towards. As I said, yeah. Well, basically it's Florence, so it's near near Charleroi, and then we are moving on towards Liège. And eventually we will be landing today in Luxembourg. I have no idea what the weather is like in Luxembourg. So yeah, it should be interesting. It should be interesting. We could look if it works still. Meteor. X. Yeah, it was. Okay, so the meteor is interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it says snow SN, so it should be snowing. It should be snowing. Scattered clouds. Scattered 15. Yeah. Okay. So that's not really that good. Let's hope we can do a normal landing, guys. Fingers crossed. However, you can set your ILS. It kind of depends on what runway you are given at the time. But yeah, once we near Luxembourg Airport, we will request a landing, a full stop landing right there, and then see what runway we are assigned. From there on, we should be able to see if we can set the ILS, which should work, and then we are good to go. So yeah. Let's hope just that the wind doesn't affect us that much, because that's a pain. But other than that, guys, we are moving quite nicely. We are moving, we are grooving, guys. We are moving, we are grooving. Definitely, we are making good progress. As I said, we still have somewhat of a tailwind, 18 knots actually, as you guys can see right there. So it's, yeah, that's pushing us along quite nicely. It is 1 degree Celsius outside. You can see that right there. And that means we do not freeze over. However, if you are flying along with me, do not forget to turn on that pitot heat right there. Right there. Turn on the pitot heat, and you should be still seeing your airspeed normally. Yeah, 1 degree Celsius, so we are not a frozen popsicle yet. We are not. But the weather is really cloudy, guys. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I really was afraid of that. But it is what it is. Sometimes, if you fly in actual real-life conditions, I am trying to fly as low as I can to stay below the cloud cover as much as I can. But it is kind of hard to keep it up, guys. It is kind of hard. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. But it does look pretty. It really looks pretty. Don't fly into a mountain. Yeah, exactly. Let's not fly into a mountain today, shall we? And that nearly happened as well, if you guys can remember. That nearly happened. I mean, I think that was Romania, if I'm not mistaken, where I nearly flew into a mountain. That was close. That was really close. No, at the moment, this is more than once. Whoop, mountain. Mountain. So yeah, this is mainly hilly, so we should be good. We should be good. The terrain, of course, will start to rise once we cross this leg. After this leg, we should be aware that it is going to rise and should become more, well, hilly and mountainous. But that's the Ardennes, and that's not that strange, of course. And I'm so glad I fixed the actual the loading, the scenery loading from the streaming option of the sim itself. Somehow, a few days it didn't work for me, and it turned off my Bing Map streaming. Once I turned that back on, the resolution got a lot better again. And I'm really glad I discovered that, because we were missing out on a lot of beautiful and lovely landscapes and sceneries. And that's what we're doing it for, guys. Flying low and slow, seeing everything, going everywhere. Well, that's basically what we really are doing. So, yeah. But look at that, guys. The fact that you can get views like these. I mean, and this is out of the box. As I said, there's nothing... This is just the live weather, no Rex Weather Force or anything like that. It's just live weather. Oh, and for those that do not know, but still are bothered by the weather bug, which means once you start up again a flight, get out of that flight and restart that flight again, you basically end up with blue skies. What you do is you start up with clear skies and then switch to live weather, and that always fixes your weather bug, apparently. I haven't tried it yet because I have not had that problem. But if you get out of the sim, if you've got blue skies and it doesn't work, go back out of the sim, restart your simulator with clear skies, and then switch to live. And that should solve. That's kind of a workaround for the current weather bug that's going on still. Although they are working on it, and I'm not sure if it's going to be fixed in the next patch, in the world update, the English world update. But yeah, we're going to just have to wait and see how that turns out, guys. As of now, we are still up in the air with Krum right there, Jamel in the back. We have Amica Music flying along with us in the DA62. It is going great, guys. If you want to join me, I am on the West European server, and you can simply hop on, fly along with me. If you want to fly along in a 172, you can, or a 152, you can. If you want to fly along in a 747, that's all up to you. It's all up to you. But keep in mind, I can't go any faster than that. I can't go any faster than that. So that's 120 knots, and I'm pushing it then. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Actually, the weather is clearing up a little bit. That's nice. Still very cloudy, but yeah. And we have blue skies right there. Look at that. Incredible, incredible views. Now, where we are headed... Yeah, waves the clouds away, exactly. Hydrate, definitely. Last sip of my coffee. Farewell, dear old friend. I shall miss thee, oh caffeine. And that's the coffee gone. News. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I said it. No more caffeines for me. Well, at least for another hour. So, yeah, just another hour. Probably about flight left. The ETE is not correct, by the way. That's for, I think, like 2 legs or something like that. Yeah. Next to my PC, actually, I was thinking about that. But yeah, that's a bit too much, I think. That's a little bit too much. What you're doing? I'm making coffee. You're flying. No, I'm not. I'm making coffee. So, yeah. Coffee first, flying second. Do not tell me what I need to prioritize. Coffee overrules all. Precious in the meeting. I don't care. I have to have my caffeine. Who cares about that mountain? I don't care. Give me my caffeine. Yeah. Alright, guys. This is Florence Airport, actually. And I had no intention actually of being here, but hey, here we are. Right. And is that actually splotches of white seeing there? Is that Now I'm wondering, it doesn't look, it looks really splotchy and blocky, so that doesn't look that good actually. Oh. But there it looks a lot better, so what's going on there? Are you, anyone who is flying along with me, can you guys see that as well like that? Or yeah, same here. Okay, so it's not just me. Nope, that's basically the way the textures are generated. So that's not me, thank God. And here I thought it was me. And relax. Here I was thinking, we have a new problem. But no. Military blur. Yeah, that could be. That is actually a good... I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, it's probably military blur. Yeah. Although I'm not sure, I don't think Floren is actually a military base, is it? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Lewis Rex. Low resolution satellite images, or maybe Jamal is right and it is a military airport, a military base. And then they blur it as well. The funny thing is, for instance, we have Eindhoven Airport in the Netherlands, which is quite big, and it's a commercial airport, but it's also used by the military. So the funny thing is, in Google, it actually, you can just basically view it. But in Bing Maps, it's completely blurred because of the military restrictions. So it's mostly it's like commercial flights and cargo flights and stuff like that. So it does not show up in it does not show up in the game itself. You can't even select Eindhoven Airport. It is really weird. You have to import that. Area 51 is probably like that. Yeah, it is. It is fine. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Well, we do have Area 51. If Jeff's still here, I'm not sure if he is, but if Jeff's still here, he actually is at the moment planning the entire world flight. So, as I was saying, this idiotic plan right there, he is updating that in Little Nav map. So yeah, and we added Area 51 on the flight plan. Of course, we had to add Area 51. I mean, I want to see ET just as much as the other guys. So yeah, maybe I'll change to a UFO. There is a UFO skin. In a UFO skin flying over Area 51. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just move along. Move along. Nothing to see here. That's funny. Now, at the moment, we are now heading for Liège. Yeah. That's, I'm not sure actually what it's called in English. Is it called Liège? Yeah, hello. Exactly. We are now slowly but steadily going to fly over the Ardennes. The Ardennes will be starting in just a bit. And it should be snowing up there. So look out for those patches of snow, guys. I am so interested in seeing if that actually works. Did I hear UFO? Yeah, exactly. I think there is a UFO skin somewhere, and you can actually paste it over your 172, and then we will take that to fly over Area 51, Captain Arash. Just for fun. Jeff's just scared the living daylights out of him. Area 51 and ET. ET phone home. Shoney phone home. I flew too fast over Norway. No, basically, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It should have snowed under. Yeah, exactly. You're quite right, Mod. But then again, you know, it is snowing all over Europe, so it should show up. Basically, it should show up. Anakin Music doing a lovely flyby right there. I have no idea. I never played the UFO mission in FSX. No, unfortunately, yeah. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, I want to say the weather outside is frightful, but actually the sun is shining here in the Netherlands, so yeah. Oh, the weather outside is beautiful. Somehow it doesn't have the same ring, doesn't it? Yeah. Somehow it doesn't have the same ring. Yeah. Alright guys, let me have a look. Now we should be headed towards, I need to see where Spa-Francorchamps is? Well, because I want to see the circuit, actually. Hmm? Yeah, I think we're on the right track. I think we're on the right track, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Or Mr. Blue Sky, kind of depends what you like. It's about contrast in that song. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, the song officially lets you think you can snuggle up by a fireplace, but then again, how many people can actually snuggle up by a fireplace? Huh? Not that much. So, well, you know. So there's that. I am excellent. Thank you very well. Thank you very much, Manamasogi. Am I saying that right, Manamasogi? I hope I do. By the way, Happy New Year and welcome to our channel. We are doing great actually at the moment. We are at the moment flying towards Liège in Belgium. We are doing. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We are flying over the entire length of Belgium right now on our around the world trip. We are flying everywhere, seeing everything. So that's 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles. We are flying for 2,000 hours. So I will be up in the air for the next three and a half years. When everyone's done their around the world trip twice or even 3 times, we still have to finish. Hey, it's the Weem! We have a live Weem in the air. Wee man, good to see ya. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, you married man, you. For those that do not know, I think last week, we got married. He got hitched. So, yeah, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Hope you had a wonderful wedding. But I think you did, actually. So, yeah, congratulations, my friend. He hitched the knot. Yeah, he did. So, yeah. Yeah, so we are actually doing everything. As I said, basically, this is the madness that we are doing. We are flying everywhere, seeing everything. All those little dots is a leg on my flight. It is basically everywhere where we are going, guys. So, yeah, at the moment, we just left England. And we are now headed towards Belgium and France. So, that's what we are doing. And that is what we will be doing for the coming 3.5 years. And we will be doing it in that Cessna. We are flying to things like the Seychelles. We are flying to things like the Maldives. We are flying towards Australia. We are flying from Australia to New Zealand and back. Continuing our flight each and every time. If I take up on Wednesday and I land on Wednesday in the afternoon, I will continue that flight on Thursday and Friday and so on. So I do that on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Friday, 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time to usually about 4 or 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And from there on, we just keep on flying until we are... I took off in the Netherlands, from Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands. That's near Amsterdam Airport, actually. And... that's where we will be landing in about 3.5 years time. So, yeah, it is quite a commitment. That's what we are doing. Where everyone else is flying new airplanes, is doing new things, we are doing this. And yeah, it's going to be a thing, guys. It's going to be a thing. There are a few places where I can't go. For instance, with this aircraft, I cannot fly to Hawaii. And I wanted to do every American state. I am flying over nearly all the states, but I could not reach Hawaii in this airplane. Because this airplane has a nautical mile range of 640 nautical miles. And Hawaii is like 2,800 nautical miles, so no way I could reach it, not even on glide. So what we are doing as bonuses, we are, once I reach Los Angeles Airport, so LAX, I will be taking off in an Airbus flying real time to Honolulu. I will be landing there on Honolulu. Then we will be flying once again in the 172 around all the islands. So Hawaii, Honolulu, we're doing them all. Land again on Honolulu Airport, International Airport. And then take off in the A320 and fly back. So it's basically a bonus flight. It's not actually, I don't really count it into my complete distance. And I do not have it on my flight plan. But yeah, we are going to see everything. I'm even going to fly to Antarctica. So yeah. Yeah, refuel mid. Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Just place three aircraft carriers, 3 or 4 aircraft carriers in the middle of the ocean, strategically. So yeah. But no, that's not what we are just doing one long haul from Los Angeles Airport in an A320. You guys are all VIPs in the back and flying along with me, having a lot of fun, talking about whatever it is we want to talk about and do whatever it is we want to do. But because let's face it, once you're up in the air and you have your flight plan, it's basically all on autopilot until you land. So yeah, but and it's a 5-hour flight, so. Might not be that interesting, but hey, we are flying everywhere. That's the thing that we wanted to do. That's the thing we set out to do. And that's the thing we are going to do. So, yeah. As I said, fly everywhere. See everything. Well, at the moment, we're not seeing everything. We're seeing basically pea soup. And Emeka is right there, right behind me. That's Emeka right there. We have Jamel, we have Krum, we have Weem. As you guys can see, right there. In the distance. Now I will be switching back and forth a little bit because let's face it, we do want to see the area around us. Let's do overcast. Let's do overcast. Yes. So yeah, we are now slowly but steadily heading towards the Ardennes in Belgium. If you have never been in Belgium, go to Belgium, guys. It is a great country. I myself am Dutch. But yeah, it's Unreal Weather. I still have it installed, but it sometimes bugs out and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, live weather actually seems to work better for me right now than Unreal Weather, funnily enough. 0 degrees Celsius, so we have to watch out for the temperature, guys. Let's make sure we do not freeze because we are flying in a lot of moisture, as you can see, or basically you can't see anything. But yeah. Yes, it is pea soup out there. It's raining peas. It's horrible. It's horrible weather. But yeah, it's right now. It is still. We are. What are we doing? I think it's like a half-an-hour flight left. That kind of sounds short, but could be right. Yeah, about half an hour still in the air. Then we will be landing in good Ardennes weather. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, as I said, guys, if you get the chance to go to Belgium, go visit Belgium. I mean, they're a lovely bunch of people. They're so kind and helpful. They are also, the countryside is beautiful, especially the Ardennes. But go visit cities like Ghent and Bruges, Antwerp. They're great. They are great. They're great cities. And as I said, great food, great beer. Very important. And yeah, it is a very nice country. It is a very nice country. I love to visit it from time to time. So yeah. And so should you. Well, you should do whatever you want, of course. Let's face it. Now, how is the wind has actually kind of dropped to 9 knots, guys. Look at that. 9 knots right there. That's not that bad, actually. And we are heading into very bad weather right now. We are headed into very bad weather, but that's fine. That is fine. And I haven't been here in a long time in this area. But it's really good. Ardennes is so nice. Trust me. Incredibly beautiful countryside. Something you really should not miss out on. Unfortunately, there's not much to see. Although those pictures do look great. I mean, that's so cool. I like the way the illumination of the fog and the clouds work. It's so good. I mean, this is actually, it looks so realistic. Just so realistic. It's bizarre. Look at that, guys. I mean, this is exactly why we love to fly around. Exactly this. Incredible views, even though it is fogged up like crazy. But still, it gives it a kind of spooky feeling, and I like that. I actually like that, and especially if you switch to evening times like sunset and stuff like that. And watch this, guys, watch this. That's a bit too dark. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh, thank you very much. Looky, looky, guys. I have more coffee. Back on Mars. Exactly, exactly. So many friends flying, yeah. Well, we do have Weem right there. We have Jamel right there. Kroom is also up in the air. And we do have Emeka. Emeka is right there in front of us. So, yeah. Sunset is incredible, guys. Sunset, flying in sunset is amazable. It is truly amazable. I mean, look at that. It almost looks alien. It looks alien. Especially when you're flying in sunset with hello from France. Well, hello from the Netherlands to you, my friend. And we are flying from next week in France, by the way. Yes, we are headed to France. So, look, I'm dead? Is that it? Am I saying this correctly? I hope so. But yeah, hello, man. From next week on, we will be flying in France. So yeah. No problem, John. You can join me anytime you like. Hey, you have at least 3.5 years time, because that's the amount of time we are using to fly around the world, fly everywhere, see everything. So yeah, from next week on, we are flying. I think for at least 2 or 3 weeks in France. Seeing, of course, Paris, and we are flying towards the west coast of France, taking that in. So no problem, my friend, no problem. Ah, Call of Duty, exactly. Ah, there you go. Well, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, it's thanks for giving me 3.5 years. No problem, man. I'll do that especially for you. Especially for you. So, oh, that's bad. But thank you, Emeka. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend. And yeah, as always, I am glad to have you guys along. If you want to fly along, by the way, you can simply hop onto the Western European server, and you can find me around Liège. And then we are moving on towards Spa-Francorchamps. That's where we're headed next. After that, we will be landing in Luxembourg. As I said, it isn't a long flight today. Usually I fly from 1 p.m. to about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And so you guys can simply hop along with me. So yeah, it's but as of now, it is kind of cloudy. I was hoping that it would be snowing here already. It should start to snow, actually. And we are actually on a right approach here for the airport, but we're not landing here, guys. We're not landing here. Trust me on this. By the way, I do not speak French, so I have no idea what you're saying. I have no clue as to what you're saying. Sorry about that. But I do speak caffeine. Radio, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well in Ireland. You just hopped on for about the last half hour of my flight. Today, a short flight. We already flew nearly the entire length of Belgium. So yeah. Hey, well, good to see it. Coffee indeed. Yes, coffee. Coffee. Ah, okay. Okay, thank you very much, Mod. Thank you very much. No, my French is actually really bad, so no. Excusez-moi. That's the best I can about do. Yeah. We still have up in the air Weem with us. We have Jamel with us. Emeka is about to land or just landed already. We have Kroom right there, and of course, yeah, it's okay. I believe you. I believe you. So yeah, guys, it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So, but yeah, it's as of now, I am hoping to see a little bit of snowfall because it is snowing in this area, and with a bit of luck, it should start to snow. Yeah. But as of now, I still have not seen any of that. I still have not seen any of that. So now we are turning towards Spa. And we are going to see if we can find the circuit in Spa. The Formula One racing circuit, Spa-Francorchamps. So that's where we are heading for. I've actually been to Spa-Francorchamps. And it's a nice circuit. It's very cool. It's a good circuit, actually. Not that I'm that big of a Formula One fan. I know a lot about Formula One, but I'm not that big of a fan, actually. Although I did meet Niki Lauda. I actually met him. Shook his hand. What a dick. So, yeah. Ah, coffee. Very nice. And as I said, today we have a rather short flight. That's not bad. From next week on, we will be flying a long way in France. We will be taking off from Luxembourg and then heading straight into France. Yeah, I think France will be about 2.5 weeks, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it was like summer. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's not that working that perfectly, Krum, actually. Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's because the Meteo Blue data is imported correctly, or if it's kind of bugged in the simulator itself. But, and I really like that, is the fact that actually this is a precursor of the coming seasons update, guys, and I'm so looking forward to that. The seasons update, that's the one I'm really looking forward to. I mean, changing of the leaves, it adds so much more realism, especially if you're doing it like me in low and slow. That makes it so much more cooler. And I'm really looking forward to that. And as we are up in the air for at least another 3.5 years, the seasons update should come this year, actually, along with the glider update, guys. So yeah, of course there are a lot of things more coming out. We at least have, I think, 3 or 4 updates for world updates. Maybe even 6, because every 2 months it seems to be a world update now. So I'm not sure if anyone has heard anything about that, how many world updates are planned for this year. But to be honest, it would not surprise me if we have at least like 6 world updates. So yeah, who knows what's coming our way? Who knows what is coming our way? I know they are working at the moment on trying to get their hands on a large patch of data in Russia. Apparently Russia is really bad to fly in, and it's not good. It is not good. By the way, I think it's raining, guys. It's either raining or snowing. I think I just saw a bit of snow flying by, but so it's simulating snow in the air, but not on the ground apparently right now. Interesting. Now this is Chaudfontaine, where we now are flying over in Belgium, and we are on our way to Spa. Right there. And that gives me a little bit of time to figure out where we are right now. So we should be right there. So yeah, there we are. Okay, Chaudfontaine, and we are over. Yeah. Okay, so I should fly beyond Spa right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case, Krum. I think that is exactly the case. I think that you're quite right about that. I think you're quite right about that. I think it's all down to ground temperatures and stuff like that. Because I'm not seeing snow, and it should have snowed here. And these are the precursors of the oh, look at that. Now that is a nice picture right there. I like that. I like that a lot. Broom right there. In the 172. Make sure you have your pedal heat on, Groom. Jamel right behind me right there. Ah, this is cool, guys. Weem should be somewhere here as well, if I'm not mistaken. There's Weem, right there. Flying along with us. And these definitely are the precursors of the Ardennes. Incredibly beautiful countryside. And as I said, guys, it should have snowed here, but apparently that doesn't seem to be showing up. I was hoping it would be. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do it like this. I kind of like it like this. It makes it interesting. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. And I like interesting, you know. All the time blue skies. It's nice. But making flights like this, especially once it's cold or getting colder, trust me, it's very interesting indeed. Take it from me. Take it from me. And it is 1 degree Celsius. For those that are wondering, if you see me switching quickly, what I am doing is I'm looking at that right there. That right there. That's the outside temperature of my aircraft. And it should stay below or above zero. If it goes below zero and we are flying in weather like this, we are basically screwed. Because a 172 does not have de-icing. Which means that ice will form on the wings. It will start to form on the wings. It will start to form on the ailerons. It will start to form on the engine. So it will impact your flight performance. It will impact your ability to gain height. Stuff like that. It is, and then you are in deep trouble. Trust me. I can tell from experience you are in deep trouble. But that also makes it interesting, especially for you guys to watch. So, yeah. And let's face it, having a nice flight is one thing, but seeing me sweat, that's completely another thing. It's not pretty. No, it's not pretty. Funny, but not pretty. Scary, not pretty. Hilarious at times, not pretty. So, yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, it is, as I said, it makes it look, yeah, kind of mysterious looking, actually. Looks really cool, guys. Definitely looks really cool. I'm liking this, yeah. Jamel right there, still behind us. We have Weem. Oh, by the way, hey, Jeff is back. Hello, Jeff. There he is. Jeff is also back with us. By the way, guys, if you want to fly along with me, you can. I'm on the West European server. But if you guys want to see your own skin in my stream, just make sure you link it in the Discord channel. And thank you very much, Indalia. If you want to see your skin in my stream, just link it in the Discord channel. I will download that skin, that livery. And I will install it into my simulator so you guys can show up in your own in the desired livery that you want. For instance, Weem is using a custom livery. So yeah. Grass strip. Ah, well, in that small plane, it should work actually quite nicely, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff. It should work quite nicely. Oh, by the way, we are looking now for Francorchamps, Spa-Francorchamps. That's where we are headed for. So I am. You may see the GPS switch, but we are flying a little more straight onward. So yeah, more than enough free space. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I am doing. No, Lake F. No, I will not do loopings in planes like this. Trust me, this is not the plane where you want to do that. I flew upside down once and basically smeared myself all over the coast of Estonia. So, yeah. Oh, no, it was Latvia, actually. But, yeah, that's... I do not do loopings in this plane anymore. There will be no stunting. And the funny thing was, actually, just 15 minutes into that flight, I actually said that you could not do that in that plane, in this plane. This plane is not suited for flying upside down. It is not... You can, basically, but it's not suited for it. You can do, of course, barrel rolls, but it's not suited for it. So, it's not something you want to do. And 3 hours later, I forgot completely my own advice, flew upside down, and tore myself to pieces. So, yeah. Now, the thing is, I am flying all over the world. I am flying everywhere, seeing everything. So, we are doing, basically, we are doing that. That is what we're doing. And yeah, I am almost done. Yeah, exactly. So that is what we are doing at the moment right now. However, should I crash? Oh, by the way, we are looking for the racetrack here. It should be here somewhere. Let me have a look, guys. Come on. Where is it? Should be here. Or is it over there? If anyone finds the racetrack, please let me know. But it should be somewhere over here. Oh, hang on a tick. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. Yep. Found the racetrack. That's it. This is Spa-Francorchamps, right there. Yep. Definitely. It's actually there. Wow, that looks good. That actually looks really good. Look at that, guys. The entire track is here. Interesting. Try to land on the racetrack, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure you could on the straight end. On the straight end you could. But it's there. It's actually there. Funny that. Cool. Alright, guys. We found Spa-Francorchamps. Brilliant. Now we are headed up towards Luxembourg. But okay, so I was telling you guys about that if I crash in the game makes me crash. Hey, it's Yuri. Hello, Yuri. Yuri here as well, guys. Yes, he is. So yeah, if I crash and the game crashes or it has a bug and it makes me crash, I can restart where I left off. And continue where I left off. Yeah. So, however, if I crash due to my own stupidity, and let's face it, that could happen quite a lot, I have to restart on my save point. And you guys chose the save point for Europe the second or third week in my flight. That was Innsbruck. So I then, if I crash, have to go back to Innsbruck. And in this case, I would have to fly to Ostend in a straight line and then continue that flight again. So I have to do this flight all over again. So that's the reason why I no longer stunt in this plane. I do not do that. So yeah, that was pretty dang stupid, trust me. Alright guys, now we are headed for Luxembourg right now. And we are flying the length of Luxembourg. Unfortunately, once again, it's all fucked up, but yeah. And also, by the way, once we reach the coastline of Africa, so once we kind of reach Egypt, we will be. You guys can choose once again which save points there will be in Africa. There will be two. So on the northern and southern part of Africa, you guys can choose a save point, and you can make suggestions for that. By the time that we get there, that should be in about a month or 3-4. We then should be able to choose. You guys should be able to choose. So yeah. But at the moment, we are headed towards Luxembourg. We are now flying along here with Wien right there in the distance. We got Wien right there. We have Yuri, aka the Inverter. We have Kroom right there, Jamel right there, and that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, I am happy you guys are flying along with me, guys. As I said, you can fly along with me if you want. Just head over to the Western European server and just hop on, fly along with me. Yeah. Obscure airport. Yeah, you're making sure that I really don't want to crash, do you, Andalia? Thanks, dear. Of course, Jeff is here as well. Jeff, where are you? Oh, Jeff, where art thou? Where are you? Oh, yeah, Jeff, sorry. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? That Chony. So there's that. It's a spanking. Sadly, tune in at the end. Yeah, my friend. Unfortunately, it is a short flight today. So yeah, I'm getting visitors today, and I have to make dinner from scratch. So basically, that's pizza from scratch. Making my own dough, making my own sauce, and So yeah, that takes up quite a while. But hey, if you want to have something good, you have to put in the effort. You have to put in the elbow grease. Yes, you do. Oh, really? You do? Yeah, well, keep in mind, Jeff, that it is still evolving. So keep that in mind. But hey, the fact that you did that, what you've done already so far, I think is mind-blowing. And it's like over 2,000 airports, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff. That's, I think, for those that do not know, by the way, Jeff is actually updating the Sky Vector map and is importing that into little nav map. So you guys can, yeah, it is incredible. Yeah, sir, absolutely. Dang. Thank you very much, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeff, guys. So, yeah, it's adding stuff in. Yeah, between, that's easy. Yeah, you just add a few airports here and there, and yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Once you have the entire plan in front of you, it is actually easier. That's the same thing that goes with Sky Vector as well, by the way. That holds true with Sky Vector. So yeah. Let's have a look. How is the weather doing right now? It is 0 degrees Celsius, 13 knots, still tailwind, which is pretty okay. Yeah, so we're doing actually pretty good. We should be landing in about 18 minutes time, so about 20 minutes. And yeah. So 3:30, about 3:30 today. It is, as I said, a rather short flight, but hey, that's not that bad. We had longer flights as well. And we will have some very, very long flights, guys. I mean, the flight from Madagascar to the Seychelles, for instance, will take, in this plane, up to 6 hours. It could take up to 6 hours, guys. 5 to 6 hours of flying in this craft. So it might be that when we reach that point, might be starting a little bit earlier. But yeah, that's going to be a long haul. That's going to be a long haul. And the same goes, of course, when we do the bonus flight for. Hopefully it won't take all. It will take up all my fuel. Yeah, it will take up all my fuel, Yuri. Yeah, it will. That's the funny part. I am truly hoping that I will be able to make it. I am hoping that I will be able to make it. First thing off is I will need tailwind. If I have headwind, no way I can reach it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Well, it looks so incredible. Yeah, you can. You can. In this plane, you can reach Madagascar from Madagascar. You can reach the Seychelles. Yeah. You can barely make it. Yeah, you can barely make it, but you can. Yeah. It's like 590 nautical miles, and the 172 has a range of 640, I think. So it's barely able to make it. You're flying on fumes, basically. You're flying on fumes, but look at the views, guys. It is... wow. It looks incredible. Oh, I'm at 3,000 feet, by the way. Good lord. 0 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. But you should be able to reach it. Barely should be able to reach it. So it's going to be an interesting flight, to say the least, guys. To say the least, yeah. Auxiliary tank, yeah, exactly. It is like in real life, yeah, it is. But I am going to see if I can do a trial run someday, just to make sure if I can reach it. But it's going to be interesting, to say the least, guys. It is going to be very, very interesting. But there are a few more interesting flights like that. The one flying from Australia to New Zealand, for instance, I have to barely make it to a small, tiny island in the middle of in the middle of that flight. So that's one, for instance. Otherwise, I can't fly to New Zealand. There are a few flights like that in the area of French Polynesia. That's also one that's going to be very interesting. Small, tiny airports on small, tiny islands, stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting. Yeah. To make it a fair game. Yeah, okay, that's actually not a bad idea, Captain Arash. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. So basically add about 40, 20, 30 pounds extra And then just once my tank is dry, remove the extra pounds in flight, because you can't do that with weight. So basically what you do is you add the weight, the payload weight, in pounds. So you could add here 20 pounds and then add it in 10 gallons each, for instance. Or 150 pounds of fuel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then again, also adding the 150 pounds of fuel will also influence my my flight range. But yeah, okay, you got the extra 150 pounds of fuel, so that should basically cancel each other out and give you a little bit more oomph. Yeah. Crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Actually, I had not thought of that, but that's actually a good plan. That adds a little bit of realism to it. Yeah, I like that. By the way, guys, we are now flying in Luxembourg. This around here is Luxembourg. We just left Belgium. Bye-bye, Belgium. Hello, hello, Yuri. There's Kroom. Right there. Who do we still have up with us? Ween right there. Jeff Cat in the distance. And Jamel is right down there. So, yeah. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's actually, I think, I kind of like that idea, actually. Because it also happens in real life, guys. It happens in real life. I mean, you can put in auxiliary fuel tanks and in a 172 and actually do it like that. But as I said, what you can do then is I should add the cargo right there. And once I reach, once this goes down enough, I could then remove the cargo amount and put it back into fuel. That could be an option. That could be an option. I'm going to think about that, how we're going to do that. And that would actually be realistic. That will be realistic. So yeah, that's not cheating. Is it? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Poppy! Huh. You just made me a happy guy. Thank you very much. Not Spy, thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate that. Fun for Lewis YouTube channel. Ah, okay. Excellent. Well, yeah. I never considered that, but that's actually a very good plan. That is actually a very good plan. And I'm high once again. Well, not that high, actually. But look at those breaks in the clouds, guys. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Ah, did you? So cool to do this. I am so still enjoying this. Even if we're flying in fog and flying in low cover clouds with you guys flying along, it's so cool. Yeah, it's incredible. Wow. I mean, look at the detail on the ground. It is, and this is out of the box, man. This is out of the box. This is just, there's nothing added here. There's nothing. This is just what you get when you start up the simulation. This is what you get. When you fly, if you start up this simulation and you fly here, that's what you get to see right now. I mean, you don't have to pay anything extra for it. I mean, it's mind-blowing to me what Asobo did. It is mind-blowing. And for that, I will be forever grateful. I will be forever grateful. I mean, the fact that I can fly this with you guys, flying all over the place, seeing everywhere, flying everywhere, seeing everything, flying low and slow, and these are the mottos of my channel. It just makes me smile it gives me a smile from ear to ear, man. Yeah, it is incredible. I'm having so much fun. I mean, and this is just a simple Cessna 172. Come on, guys, this is just a 172, and I'm having fun here. And I must admit, I am kind of privileged. I have a very, very strong PC, so I can run everything on ultra. But even in medium high, it looks really good. It looks really good. There is Yuri. Jamel just passed us. We still have Weem somewhere, I'm thinking. Jeff Cat right there in the distance. I'm looking for a wild Weem. There is a wild Weem. Yep, we found the wild Weem. Weem. It is the Weem. So yeah, guys, it is incredible, you know. It is the fact that they created this game like this with the lighting and the actual VFR experience that you get out of the box blows my mind. It blows my mind each and every time. And there have been a lot of jaw-dropping moments. Trust me, a lot of jaw-dropping moments. Yeah, it's the French devs are truly awesome. Yeah, they are. Hi, Blackweave. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Unfortunately, you basically came in at the end of my stream. Or maybe you were lurking. That could be a thing. No problem whatsoever, of course. But yeah, we are now headed towards Luxembourg. And from next week, next Wednesday, I will be taking off from Luxembourg Airport, where we are now landing. And we are then continuing on into France. Flying everywhere, seeing everything. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting ride, definitely. Yeah, from France we are flying on to Spain, of course, Portugal, then Gibraltar, back to Spain, Gibraltar, moving on towards. That actually just hit me. As Gibraltar is basically it's the United Kingdom, the UK. Is Gibraltar also getting an update with the coming update this month? Interesting. Hiya, Sniper. Good to see you. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I truly do. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. I need to do an online classes. No problem, man. Just keep me in the background and lurk. It's fine. It is fine. But if you want to do actively be in the chat, that's fine as well. It's all up to you. It's up to you. Lurk. Exactly. Hashtag lurk. Yes. But yeah, it's... by the way, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day there, Blackweed. And I'm hoping you have a wonderful day as well. Sniper Live. Good to see you, man. As I said, unfortunately, it is a short stream. A rather short stream today. As you guys know probably by now, I usually stream about 4 hours. Because my flights are usually about 4 hours. But today, it is a short flight. We are doing a short flight over Belgium. We took off from Ostend, where we landed yesterday. We are now headed towards Luxembourg Airport. We should be approaching it, actually. We shouldn't be that far off anymore. ELLX. That's where we are headed for. Is there an imposter among us? I hope. Who is sus? Who is sus? Is there anyone sus? Yes, I do play that game. Yes, and it is funny at times. Yuri, you amaze me each and every time. You amaze me each and every time. Alright guys, let's have a look to see if we can already can fly into our nearest airport list. Is there a nearest airport? No, it's not that close actually. Ah, interesting. Thought it would be closer. Okay, no problem. No problem. We should be nearing Luxembourg Airport. That's where we are headed for. Yeah, I was looking for what is it called? ELLX. That's the one that we want. What does it say when I press nearest? Let's go back. Nearest. Yeah, it is not. It's 11 nautical miles, so it should show up. It should show up actually. Let's do nearest airport. Oh, there we go. Luxembourg Airport. Yeah, we got it now. And it just brought up. Oh, it actually became a second. All right, let's request an approach, shall we? Let's request a full stop for Luxembourg Airport, guys.
Luxembourg Tower Cessna
there we go.
Hotel. Sierra November Golf is 11 miles north with Quebec to land.
Cessna Papa Hotel. Sierra November
Runway
Golf,
24.
Luxembourg Tower. Make left base runway 24.
Left base runway 24. All right. Left base runway 24.
Fly left base runway 24 Cessna Sierra
All
November
right,
Golf.
so now let's start a few things up here. As you guys know, we are using a Navigraph. And what we want is the approach for runway 24. So we will be using that. And there we go. So we need the locator to be set to 110.7, guys. So that's the first thing we are going to do. So navigation should be at 110.7. So we're pushing that back. Pulling that back. 1.7. There we go. That's the locator. There we go. And we already caught that one. Then... And we are doing left base anyway, so that's good. Now, what we are doing is... let's see if we can set the procedure for the approach. And... let's go... Why is it... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hang on a tick. I am trying to steady out a little bit. 5th bottle of Coke of the day. Well, this is actually my 5th cup of coffee for the day. Let me have a look. We need to switch that. Hey, thank you very much, Bravo Hotel Bravo. Bravo Hotel Bravo, BHB. Very nice. Alright, let's see. We are doing runway 24. And what approach are we taking? We are taking... let me have a look, guys. Let me have a look. There we go. We are switching that. Enter. Ooh, that's a lot of approaches we have there. Which one do I want, actually? Which one do I want? Let me have a look. Overlay it right there. So, show overview. Now we are there. So I want BTE. BTE, do we have that? Let's have a look. Runway 6. No, not runway 6. Runway 24. That's the one I want. Alright. Olive. You know what? I'm just activating it. I think it's fine. Enter. And then press that. And activate it. There we go. Now it's... Oh, that's fine, actually. Alright, that's not bad. Alright. Don't show the overview anymore. Now I need to make a turn. Alright, guys, I think I've got everything set. I think I've got everything set right now. We should be on approach for the runway. And we need to go to about 3,000 feet, so that's good. We are climbing right now. We are climbing, yes we are. This is going actually not that bad. Huh, interesting. I am switching my CDI already. There we go. Yes. Unlurk. Well, it's going to be interesting right now, Blackweed. We are trying to land on the airport right behind us. Right there. There is an airport right there in the distance. But it's in the clouds, so yeah, good luck landing. Yeah, exactly. Well, we are throttling back already. We do not want to fly approaches with 120 20 knots. Yeah, you know, it is getting easier and easier and easier. Yeah, it is... I am slowly but steadily getting better at this. Who knew? But yeah, there have been a few interesting times. There have been a few interesting times, trust me on this one. But I am getting more and more the hang of it. No, I do not fly in real life. Never have, never... well, the thing is, I might do in near future, actually. Or not near future, but in the future. I started out to fly virtually about 3 or 4 months ago. And my wife actually promised me that if I had flown for an entire year, she would give me a flight lesson from the airport where I took off in the game, in real life, in a Cessna 172, exactly like this. So it's going to be interesting, yeah, to see if it actually is exactly the same as it is in real life. Now, I do need to gain a little bit of height. Let's see if I can make it up to 3,000 feet. 25. So no, I do not fly in real life, but yeah, we actually have a few real life pilots sometimes in chat. So that helped me out greatly. And I do encourage backseat gaming as well, by the way. So yeah, please, if you want to help out, if you have things and ideas, please vocal them. Yeah, you are a real life pilot. Excellent. Excellent, my friend. So no, I'm not. I do not own a PPL. I'm not a pilot. No, I wish I was at times, but yeah, this is my closest thing I can get to a dream. To my dream. Yeah. All right, guys. Nearly at 3,000 feet, we should be seeing that lovely diamond right here. You can see it right there. If you see my mouse, you can basically see that diamond right there. That should start to drop down. 3,000 feet, that's good enough. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, now let's turn into the yeah. Hey, Shirtlow, yeah, you're here, exactly here for the landing, exactly. Right. Now let's turn into to see if we can catch up the localizer right there. Oh, it is coming in quickly. I have to make it. Usually, you do not turn beyond that 30 degrees. That's not something you do. But yeah, it is. I'll take it for what it is. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That was not bad, actually. All right. So now we have a slight side wind, which means I have to crab a little bit. Crabbing, by the way, means if you have the approach of the runway and the wind is coming from the right, you have to basically turn slightly to the left. So it's kind of like flying into the wind with your nose. I got ultra graphics on. Unfortunately, you can't see them right now, but I do have them on. Yes, I do. I have quite a powerful PC, so yeah, it is all on ultra. It is all on ultra. All right, let's see if I can gain a little bit of height, or at least a. Yeah, I've got the same thing, but the thing is, especially I got like a Core i9 and a 9900K unlocked. I got a 2080 Ti. It's all water cooled, 32 gigs of RAM. So it's a very powerful PC, but it just can't seem to push itself above 40 frames per second somehow. And apparently that's kind of a performance thing. If you have yeah, exactly. But if the stronger the PC, the worse the performance will be. It's really strange. Oh, there's the yeah. I am actually overshooting a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's really a pity if you have, funnily enough, if you have not that strong PCs, you get a better performance than if you have high-end PCs. It is not optimized for our kind of PCs actually. So yeah. Ooh, it is raining. It is raining cats and dogs, guys, as it was yesterday. Now let's see if I can maintain a little bit of height right there. Yuri's still flying along upside down. As ever. As ever. The inverter still flying upside down. Of course he's flying upside down. And we are actually flying out of the clouds, so that's nice. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Matthew Flies. Thank you very much. You just came in on the last little few minutes of my flight. With a bit of luck, I can put it down safely on the ground. And then we can continue our flight from Luxembourg Airport next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we will be up in the air again. And continuing our flight to France, actually. We are then moving on towards France. We just did Belgium. We flew from England, from the UK. We actually did the entire UK, of course. Flown already about nearly 14,000 nautical miles. But yeah, it's still we're still going strong. We're still going strong. And we are flying low and slow, seeing everything, flying everywhere. Yeah. I don't know if I flew from your local airport. I do not know what your local airport is, Blackleaf. But there's a good chance I flew over it or near it. As I said, I actually fly everywhere. Bristol, yeah, we flew over Bristol. Yeah. Actually, I think I landed in Bristol. Near Bristol, actually. So yeah, and unfortunately you missed that. But yeah, it was good fun. Why is that? Why? Strange. Oh, I'm still a long way off. I thought I was closer, actually. I thought I was a lot closer. Yeah. Ah, really? Well, we flew a large part of the UK, actually. We started in the. We came from Norway in the and flew on towards the Shetland Islands. Then flew on towards Scotland. Did a large part of Scotland. Flew basically everywhere over Scotland. Then moved on from Scotland to Ireland. Flew all around Ireland and flew then over towards towards England, of course. Flew over Wales, England. We did London yesterday. That was a brilliant flight. Yesterday was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed London. That looked really nice. It somehow does not seem to pick up my localizer. Am I wrong? What's the... Oh, there we go. It still wants me to be at 3,000 feet. There we go. London is beautiful to fly over. Yeah, but the thing that amazed me, I do have the Orbix installed, so I had that. But what amazed me, actually, struggling on taxi, oh, that bad. Uh-oh. What eye color do I have? I have blue eye color. Yeah, my eye color is bluish-gray, so yeah, Dubai is nice too. I'm so looking forward to Dubai as well, yeah. There are a lot of places I'm actually looking forward to. So, but yeah, it's London is actually one that I was really looking forward to flying over London, and it kind of surprised me how detailed it was. I mean, the Orbix is basically a few details here and there, but the rest of the detail was really good. I had to import a few things here and there, the London Eye, for instance. But yeah, it was all there. And it looked good. It looked really good. All right, now I see my my glide slope coming down. So, yeah, this is going good. Finally, we are at the right approach. Doing good, doing good, doing good. Yes, there it is. There it is. All right, guys. Oh, 17 knots wind. Good lord. All right, so this should be interesting.
Cleared to land runway 24 Cessna
17 knots headwind. Oh, side wind actually. Well. Screen share. Well, you could direct your teacher to my channel, to Twitch channel, of course. Unless you really don't want them to see that you're actually watching Twitch. Which in that case, I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. Funny though. What you doing? Well, basically nothing. So, I'm watching this idiot. Right here. Pro streamer. Yeah. Not. Yes, we can now see the runway. Here we go. And I am too high. Of course I'm too high. I'm always too high. Why am I too high? Because you do not focus. Focus. No, just say no. Don't do it. Say nay, I say. Say nay. Okay, guys. Yeah, and I'm off. Oh, God. I'm always off course. I'm too low. I'm too high. I'm off course. Good lord. Arr. Always too high, yeah. Funny how that works, isn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah. Funny how that works. Now I'm too low. Funny how that works. Actually, it is kind of a long runway, so that's good. But I'm crabbing like crazy, guys. Crab. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. I'm scuttling along. Like a cute little crabby. Lobotomy. I actually like that name, lobotomy. I just noticed it. Well played. That's funny. That's funny. No matter where you are, that's funny. And I'm too low again. Good lord. Ah. A little bit more. I need more power. Right next to where... Oh, excellent, excellent. I need more power. Captain, give me more power.
500.
Yes, 500. Oh, actually, I'm not that bad. Yes. I just sound like that. You do! Alright, guys. Yes, I'm too low again. Good lord. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Sorry, I am about to land straight on your head. I have no idea who you are, but yeah. And we are down. We are down. Yeah. We are down, guys. That was not bad, actually. Nice, yeah. I kind of surprised myself, even in this weather. That kind of scared me. Huh. Interesting. So I can land. So you can land, Shoni. Yeah, I can. I just don't do it very often because, let's face it, it's not that funny. But I can. Here's the proof. Now I do need to turn off here.
Cessna Sierra November Golf contact ground on 118.105.
Yes. So I acknowledge the handoff. Acknowledge the handoff. And now I got a request to the parking. Request parking.
Ground, Cessna Papa Hotel.
I
Sierra
buttered
November
it,
Golf
yeah.
Altitude
I like smeared the butter all over the runway. Smooth, like, spread it like butter.
General aviation parking.
Spread it like butter. Alright, acknowledge the clearance. Then on towards. Why are they sending me to a ramp?
Sierra November Golf.
Interesting. Are they thinking I am a large aircraft? I'm not a large aircraft. You know, it's... I'm really teeny tiny, actually. And, of course, you know... Oh, guys, I keep forgetting that. Landing lights on. Taxi lights on. Really? Yeah, you're such an idiot. And, of course, we have to turn down the flaps. And we are going way too fast. More like Belgian mayo. Well, there's nothing wrong with Belgian mayo, crew. There is nothing wrong with Belgian mayo. Definitely not. Yum. It's like yum. Some fries or, yeah, French fries with that. Or even Flemish fries. They're also very good. Although the Dutch fries are also very good. Why am I talking about fries only? No problem, Jamal. Thank you very much for flying along once again with me, man. You made my day, as always. You always make my day, my friend. It's good to have you here, and it's good to see you guys. And why are they sending me all the way around over there when I need to park over there? They're sending me... Oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be messy, is it? This is going to be messy. Yes, it is. Here we are. Here we are. Yes, are we? Yes, yes. I have to... can we do that, actually? Can... Sure! I'm right. Hello, oh God. Ah, personnel here on these airfields, it's like incredible. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Now that, ooh, that's some precision right there. Uh huh. All right, and look at that, guys. Jeff right there. Yuri right there. We had Jamal who was here as well. Of course. Kroom is landed somewhere over there in the distance. You can basically barely make him out right there. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Apparently. That's what they assigned me to, so yeah. And, of course, it wants me to turn around. Why is it... Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't get it anymore. The ATC is completely bonkers in this game. It is completely bonkers, guys. Let's make sure we do not turn these guys into sushi. Sushi. So, yeah, that will be a shame. And we're here. Aha! Luxembourg, we made it! Aha! All right, guys. Bing. There we go. Turning off the lights. There, and there. Turn that off. There we go. We landed. Well, guys, that was brilliant. That was a lot of human pepperoni. And we have the slices. No, maybe not such a good idea. Okay, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining me. It was a lot of fun once again. Next week, we will be flying again on Wednesdays. We are always flying on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We are flying from 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time to about 4 or 5 p.m. European Standard Time. And next Wednesday, we will be taking off from Luxembourg, right here, this airport. And we will then be continuing on towards France. So, guys, have an incredible weekend. Have a very, very nice weekend indeed. But do not forget to be safe. Do not forget to be healthy. And most of all, don't forget to laugh and smile. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you very much for joining me. And see you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.